Hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new video on this channel. First, thank you for the 1K subscribers. I appreciate it. I'm working in the special right now. Second, I've been working on many projects. And in this video, my webtoon The Eye of the Chief. Unluckily when I was checking the recordings I noticed that they got cut. So, yeah, we won't have the full speed paints. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. I first created Dr. Plague, the protagonist in the 16th of July 2021. I don't really remember what led me to draw him. Maybe it was because I wanted to have a type of character with a mask of a plague doctor. But anyway, his design has changed a lot since then, as has the anatomy, cough. Then, 10 days later I created Chistja. Fun fact, she was the protagonist in the first versions of the story, but I realized that the one with more character development between the two was actually Dr. Plague.
There is only one protagonist. The protagonist is the character with more character development.
Oh. So since then, I've been developing the story for the third time already? The first ever version was interesting. And very effed up, not going to lie. So you guys get an idea, the comic is inspired by 1800s. Long story short, I started to listen to classical music exactly in 2021, so I loved the dark academia aesthetic. That's how I came up with the style. The first version was heavily inspired by a dream I had around probably October. I had the idea of combining modern times with time traveling and 1800s. A type of romance of patient ex-doctor. I'm very sure you know where the story was going to lead or have an idea about the plot. Right now I, don't like the story, there were a lot of plot holes and just didn't make much sense. So, I believe late 2023 I started from zero, transforming the story to what it is now. I role-played the story to know how to lead to one point from another. Points or bases that I already had or added. Right now, there are still some questions that I have to solve. Another very important element in the story was inspired by another dream. The thing, weird creature you see at the back in the Speedpaint, appeared in my dreams. It was a type of death run, you know, a parkour with a creature chasing you from behind to kill you. Yes, very precise. I remember the zombie, skeleton physique. And I thought it was something to keep in mind. I don't remember much about how I started to add the type of zombie in the story, but unlike the first version of the comic, this makes more sense.
Now, about the characters. It's no secret Dr. Plague is a lonely alpha wolf. He hates everything and everyone. Everyone except his rat pet, Cheesy. If you follow my Instagram or know me in real life, then you know who this lil bro is. And by the way, I'm working on my indie show with Cheesy and his cat friend, Sasha, so y'all better check that out whenever it's released. And then we have this failed experiment, Chistja. She is a half-dragon elf pirate milk. She is a yippie girly who in the whole comic is just annoying our poor Pookie Bear alpha wolf Sigma Plaguey. Enough filler for this video. I told my Instagram, to which only one replied, to leave some questions about the webtoon. First question.
How frequently will we have episodes?
Wine emoji and a distinguished gentleman with a monocle emoji. Well, thank you so much for your question.
I am not going to lie, I do have experience making comics. I do have a lot of projects in mind and I'm doing them at the moment, so organization is essential indeed. But the technique to not lose the audience is uploading frequently, and the most common thing will be once a week. And also, making a comic does take time, so my huge respects to the artists on the platform and outside that are fully dedicated to this stuff, so yeah. I'll try to upload once a week, but there are no promises.
Is it an Omegaverse? How did Dr. Plague get Cheesy?
Well, it will be kind of a spoiler to answer this question. So you will have to wait for the episode and the comic. but I can tell that they have been friends since that day.
Make a ranking of the cutest guys in your comic.
Girl. Why is this even a question? We all know Mr. Plague is your S+. JK. There are other gentlemen that will appear in the comic, but I rather wait until they appear to then make a tier of husband material. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for today. In case I didn't answer a question, I promise to do so whenever I make a second Q&A. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see ya. By the way, the link to the pilot will be in the description if you're interested in reading the comic. Thank you again and take care.